Productions. Little interconference action, interstate LSA home team, Oklahoma Sooners in white, and we've got the Arizona Wildcats in navy. Anthony Crimmins, Stick Star Lacrosse, joined today by Logan McCullough on the mic. Logan, give us your initial thoughts on this matchup.
I am excited. I feel like we got two evenly matched teams. Arizona's trying to get one win on their Texas trip under their belt. Suffered a tough loss to UT earlier this week, and from the pre-games, they won the pregame. I can say that for sure. They seem hyped. OU has a game tomorrow. I don't know if they're trying to save a little steam. But Arizona won the pregame. They look hyped. They look like they're coming out to make a message.
It's going to be a quality game. OU had a great season last year. They're off to a great start. They defeated SMU 14-7, I believe. That's a pretty good deal. We're going to see what they can do tonight. They're a spirited, quality group of competitors. And here's the goalie shaking it up. The Arizona goalie with the trot back. Didn't even go to the goal. I've never seen that before. That's a first.
Oh, he dapped an OU player first. I like that little sportsmanship early. I don't know if these teams have ever played before. If my money's on no, we'll have our stat guy check that and get back to you.
Yeah, I'm not sure. The initial face-off is about to go down right now. Ball's out in front, and Arizona is able to control it. Had the initial ground ball, but then was dispossessed. That's number 26 for OU.
Drew Lewis, Coppell alum.
I knew it was Drew. So great. Drew's a great player. Quality stick. Ooh, gosh, that was a great outlet.
So when OU scores goals, they win games. The 3 losses they have this year are when they've only got 7. Every time they get over that mark, they get the dub. When they're in double digits, they secure the win. So let's see what their offense does early.
They're getting the ball around, moving it with purpose. Getting the ball around several times. Really enjoying this possession, getting settled in. No shortage of quality players. There's a ready alley dodge. Playing it to the adjacent man. Tough pass to handle right there. It's a 3-yard pass. Number 16, Rob Bell, carries to set up his righty alley dodge. Bears down. That's pretty good defense by the Wildcats. Number 13, that's Eddie Arnold. Eddie Arnold gets buckets.
Lots of them.
And this is Kyle Frankowitz. That's a good job defending right there by the Wildcats. OU enjoying this possession. Nice check late. Oh, whammy from the goalie.
That goalie's got some swag underneath that helmet. I like it.
He's got a lot of flavor. A lot of flavor to his game. Not going to lie. And this is Arizona's first possession. They bring it down. They settle in. Anthony Crimmins, Logan McCullough, Stick Star Lacrosse, Stick Star Productions. Technical difficulties. YouTube API error. If Reggie's never heard of it, then it's not real. But it is real because it is a serious issue across the interwebs currently. A YouTube-wide outage with API. Which is, for the layman, Reggie, what is API?
That means we'll be uploading the recording later.
Oh.
That means we'll be uploading the recording later. That means we'll record that. We'll record that bucket now, but we'll upload that later too. That was the first bucket there by number 3 for the Wildcats. Sorry, not familiar.
Jeff Howard, senior attackman, second leading goal scorer for the Wildcats. That's number 11 on the season.
More of that for Jeff. Jeff, lefty, bang that. Top right. tucked it nicely, neatly up in the corner. Here's a face-off for OU. Drew Lewis looking to come up with this one, trying to keep it ugly. Gooses it to space. He's got the ball, big turn. Ooh, whammy.
Good find. One more.
It's a great escape move for you young defenders out there. Come up off the ground ball with a whammy. Here's Arnold. Eddie Arnold's got some size now. Remember him when he was...
Oh, wow. That was not a lot of space, and that's why that kid gets buckets.
That was near pipe. That was tasty. Got the goalie to take one step above, off his ball side pipe, and he snuck it right in there. It's a pretty good job there.
It says he's a senior, but I believe he's been at OU for, I think, 12 years now, because I've been playing against him for years.
Right.
I can't believe he's still here.
Yep, he's still here.
Still here putting up buckets.
Yeah, I've seen him score a lot of goals in his career, all the way from when he played at Flower Mound and we covered him. And he's still scoring. There's no doubt. That's a big ground ball there. First time ground ball, that's a big guy. Ran out of room. Arizona with their second possession. They settle in. Tagman carries through X. Nice double there. Aggressive stick checking going on by the Sooners. 16 doing well to just move with pressure and complete that pass. The game hasn't really settled in yet, Logan, but what are your initial thoughts on each of these teams so far?
I think we're looking at a high-scoring game. Defense is putting out a lot of pressure, but it seems like the ball's moving crisp, and the offense is really getting what they want and just putting balls in net. So I'm expecting this game high-scoring. Got another goal coming up here, I would guess, but spoke a little early.
Oh, nicely done.
Beautiful save.
Beautiful save there by the Tendy. That's number 24, Nick Johnston from Kent Denver.
Played Kent Denver 1 or 2 times in my day. Heartbreaking loss, but he's a great guy.
Yeah.
Beautiful dime.
He just slings that pigskin pretty well. And here come the Sooners for another offensive possession.
Hearing me say there was going to be a lot of goals, and he was like, you're wrong, sir.
Yeah, he's crouching down in there in his cage, just observing. OU does a good job of just getting the ball around. They stay wide, and they get it around a couple times before they start to get things going. Alley dodge to the backside. Oh, good idea.
As a defense, you cannot let him get that close, that open. That is the prime shooter spot. Ooh, a little tap just over.
Just tap, tap, taparoo. Just tap it.
Tap it, happy. Ooh, that was a hard pass.
Yeah, those 3-yard passes, everybody loves to throw them. Very tough to handle. It's tough. I would discourage it. Zona, as they're called, settles into another offensive possession. Let's see if they will look to get the ball around. Going to have to move their feet with purpose as this tenacious long stick group for the Sooners is extending and applying pressure. That's a nice little skip look. I like it. Up over the top. Franco went on a nice little spill look to the crease guy.
The defense is, as I said pregame, they might be trying to keep it loose for their game tomorrow, but that is not what is happening. They are bringing it to them. Wow. They are pressing out strong.
That was a nice cross check, to be quite honest. Nice cross check with a little back wrap.
Maybe he's been playing a little box.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Great idea there by Kyle Frankowitz. Tried to go with the cheeky chip. Little 9-iron on the crease there. Oh, okay.
Well, love a little ground ball action.
Right. Number 12 is Austin Sanchez. He moves it to number 52, Riley Spradlin. Get the ball behind to Bray O'Connor, to the wing to Eddie Arnold. Back up over the top to number 16, Rob Bell. And they will give it another. Nope. Bang it back around the other way. Enjoying this possession. Eddie Arnold looks to go inside. Goes with the diver. OU continues to possess. They've been diligent with their possessions. Sanchez over the top. Or is that Rob Bell?
That's Rob Bell.
Oh, that's a deflection.
Lots of communication from the Arizona D as a defensive man. That is crucial, but beautiful pass from X to number 2, Bray O'Connor. Sticks it in, gives OU the early lead.
Bray O'Connor has been getting loose this year with 19 goals in the young season. That's a lot. That's a lot of buckets.
Like I said before, when it rains, it pours on with OU's offense.
They enjoy scoring.
Oh.
What's going on? Like hitting on the field?
No, we're playing on a football field. It's not ready for creases, so we got a little play crease action going on. Goalies hate that. I know that for a fact.
Drew Lewis just making a living over there. He's just already gone ahead and picked up 3 ground balls.
Padding the stats a little bit, Drew. Come on, be a team player.
Nice job being patient, and that's the bip. A little bit too high on that one. I like the when they go, he goes, it's almost, oh, Riley Spradlin. Nice ride there. It's like they're casting. They extend to the one hand, throw it hard, extend to the one hand, it follows through. What is that? It's like 4 to 8. What's the fly fishing casting? I don't know. I need to watch A River Runs Through It.
River Runs. I love that movie.
That movie is
first Brad Pitt movie I've ever saw.
It's a really good one. There's a transition opportunity.
Definitely a deep cut.
Yes.
That's what Stick Star brings you, is a River Runs Through It reference in a lacrosse game. That's the Stick Star difference.
That's where we're at. It's an amazing movie. Eddie Arnold, he's amazing. He's the ageless wonder. Another Brad Pitt movie, Benjamin Button. Eddie Arnold moves it over the top to Spradlin, to Frank. Frankowitz looks the part. Big midi. He can bring it righty and lefty. He's looking to shoot. Gets his hands free here. That was a tough one to handle.
Feeding the crease, never something you want to do when it's not wide, complete open.
Yeah, it looks open, but it isn't always there. They're kind of showing you one thing.
Size-wise, these teams are pretty similar. There's no.
Ooh,
oh, okay.
Kayak. Going kayak.
They are putting the pressure on it, and I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot. Here comes a little transition effort again. Arnold looks to get under. The diver. He always goes diver. That's a bucket.
Oklahoma goal number 13, Eddie Arnold.
Eddie Showtime Arnold. I mean, his 2 first goals have been da-da-da, da-da-da. Even though
we'll have to just email. We'll email ESPN the link afterwards, and they'll put it on.
Right. That's right. We're Barstool guys anyway, so. True story. here we go.
Drew Lewis again. Oh, that was a nice little pitch.
Oh. OU's looking good. They're doing a good job. Possessing the ball, winning the ground ball battle, finishing their opportunities.
They're yet to have back-to-back losses, and they're coming off a loss. So this is something that is in their MO. And if they can keep putting on goals, that is, as I said before, the mantra for success for OU.
They play a healthy schedule. They played a close game against Georgia Tech also.
That's what I was going to get to, that very close game with an always solid Georgia Tech. The biggest team I've ever played, or seen at least, is Georgia Tech in the MCLA.
Really? Massive guys?
Big ol' men.
Oh, I like that look. That was near side right there. Robert Bell.
Not a lot of room, and he found it.
That's the D1 dip sometimes. Stick side high. That's twice that the Arizona Tendy has been beaten near side.
Is that a combination of overthinking, and what would you chop that up to? Why goalies do that?
Maybe guessing a little bit.
Right.
Maybe just it is that dip.
Right.
Sometimes goalies get smaller right before the shot's going to happen. They shrink, move their stick down. It's hard to just get back to that spot sometimes.
And being a goalie, not easy.
No, I would say that is a very difficult. It's a very difficult thing to do. They are. They're something else entirely.
My freshman year, my lacrosse coach, the legend Gary Dennington himself, told me that usually the most athletic player on the field is the goalie.
Yeah.
Because it's a combination of hand-eye, it's a combination of leadership, it's a combination of quick skills.
You want to be serviceable outside the goal.
Right.
Ball's on the ground, you want to be able to get a backup or a
got to be quick, got to be strong if you have to play a little defense. It's a whole combination of things. We at Stick Star respect the heck out of a good goalie.
They are, they're important.
They're a special breed as well.
Yes. Oh, that's a nice little look. Roll away.
One more. He's like, no, I'm going to take it myself.
Ooh.
Time of possession is heavily in OU's favor in the first quarter.
It certainly has shifted in that direction. This guy he's shifty. Whoop. Great hands, great feet. He has his hands and his feet all the time. He gets what he wants. There's Arnold. That would have been really awesome. Bray O'Connor. Avon Old Farms. Weird. He's probably very good. You know, Coach Anea is happy. You're very happy when you pick up a Founders League lacrosse player. Avon Old Farms, the mascot, Winged Beaver.
Wouldn't have gotten that with 88 guesses. 89th, I would have totally nailed it.
Yeah, that's the alma mater.
Winged Beaver.
Yeah, it's an amazing place, Avon Old Farms.
That's also rare to have a mascot that doesn't end in an S.
Isn't it? Interesting. The Winged Beaver. It's a mythical creature. Bray O'Connor. Zona down 4-1 right now. Second game of their Texas trip. I believe they're only playing 2. Having a tough time with their matchups. They're going with the double invert. It's a good look inside. Skirts through. Let it go. Off the woodwork. Up. Arizona actually went offsides. That's a good call by the ref. That is a good call. He is correct on that. 47.5 seconds left. Anthony Crimmins, Logan McCullough, Stickstar Lacrosse, Stickstar Productions. Live stream is down due to a system-wide API error. So we're recording it, and then you'll be able to listen to us after the fact. Here's Eddie Arnold, and that's a win gust, and that's Eddie Arnold. Gets his hands free and gets another bucket.
It's a hat trick in the first quarter. Not something he's not used to, but still impressive.
Yeah, very impressive. He just kept grinding out that one-on-one matchup. Nobody was able to get across. Got under, went 5-hole, stuck it, 5-1.
Very excited to see Jake Hamilton out of Texas State, Eddie Arnold matchup tomorrow as OU takes on the Bobcats under new leadership, Coach Greg Crimmin. Oh, and a quick back goal from number 16 from Arizona. Nope, that's not true. Quinn Kerrigan, the sophomore attackman. That's number 6 on the season for the sophomore. It's a game of runs. In no way is 3 goals. OU definitely had momentum, but it can swing fast in this little game we like to call lacrosse.
By no means insurmountable. Nice GB there. Drew Lewis let somebody else get into the action. And here's Arnold looking to get under. Back to Bray O'Connor. Oh, they're fun to watch. They're good at lacrosse. They play well together. They have a nice little chemistry going on. And at the end of the first quarter, it's 5-2 Oklahoma Sooners up on Arizona Wildcats. We're going to let it breathe, and we'll be right back.
And that led to offense happening. A little thing I like to call Eddie Arnold stepped up, put in 3 Gs, and then the momentum swang heavily in OU. Time of possession, they were able to take their time. And then right at the end of the quarter, Arizona got to sneak one in, which was a big goal just for, morale purposes. So I'm excited to see what the second quarter has in store for us.
It was a necessary goal. What are they calling here? Time is out, white. Time is out, white.
You got to use all your timeouts?
I'm a huge fan of the timeout. I use all of my timeouts when I'm coaching.
As a player, did you like timeouts?
Sure. Maybe catch your breath a little bit. I think it's... I would like to take timeouts when I was a player. I would call the time. I would ask to call for timeouts. Hey, maybe this is a good time for a timeout. Execution is important. I'm going to be excited to see if they come out and look to execute a specific look here, or if Coach Naya just decided, hey, listen, let's take a break. Let's regroup. We're excited we got the first possession. The next goal for either team is going to be very important. A goal for OU makes it 6-2. If Zona gets another goal, 5-3, and things are starting to tighten up.
That's talking math with Anthony Crimmins.
Mathematics is real.
He did that without a calculator, folks. So recognize.
That's right. There's an app for that. It's called my brain. Just had to throw it down. 5-2, though. Don't have to do any math for that. There's a scoreboard. And here they are. They're in the 1-4-1. Still in the 1-4-1. They're applying Arizona applying a low pressure to Eddie Arnold. That was a look to the crease, spill look. Communication there by Arizona on the defensive side of the field. Oop. Eddie Arnold was going toe drag on that one. Ball's on the ground, stays on the ground. Eddie Arnold picks it up. Whack.
That was a big change of possession for Arizona. After the ball was on.
Oh, wow. Look what I found. Oh, too many guys. 2 guys in the same spot. Riley Spradlin just soaked that one. That's why you have to turn them from stops into possessions. That was a nice play made there on the ride.
We've seen OU be very patient in their rides. Arizona, they need to understand that 3 goals is not. Oh,
that's the man.
Oklahoma goal number 2.
Bray O'Connor. That's his second on the day. 6-2. OU.
The Avon Old Farms alum getting buckets. He looks the part. He's very good. So who do you have as the favorite in the LSA this year?
It's parity so far. Every team has beaten every team, and when the playoffs come, there's no love lost for sure between these teams. So I throw a record out. I think SMU probably has the best roster.
Well, there's A&M also.
And A&M is the team that nobody ever wants to face.
Right.
They always have guys. They always have athleticism on their side.
So we'll play there. They look tough. A&M's been getting a lot of buckets. G.W. Bowden, Gavin Planetta, all kinds of good stuff going on over there. Marco Robertson in cage, Cody Sakuda shutting it down at the midfield.
Chandler Locklear making a little name for himself.
Yep. Here's Arizona, 6-2. Go ahead.
It's wide open, though, I would say that.
What would you say the top 4 are? You've got OU, SMU, A&M?
A&M, and then I would put
Longhorns?
I guess Texas.
Goalie ball.
But I think the top 3 are it's a big leap between them and the bottom.
Right.
Texas State's just had a confusing year. They fired their coach midseason. So let's see how they bounce back from that. They have guys, they have players, they have a good goalie, have a good defense, but
they just need to put it together.
Right. It doesn't seem like this is their year.
Not a lot of consistency.
Right. Consistency is huge.
Stickstar Lacrosse will bring you all of the LSA action, including the playoffs. And that's going to be a great time down in Austin. We're excited to get to Cavan Field and the Cavan Lacrosse Complex.
My favorite complex, and Crum is a close second, but I never actually got to play at Crum, so I'm biased towards Cavan.
Right. Well, that's a nice check there to dispossess Kyle Frankowitz. Some nice passes being completed. Some skill being demonstrated.
I love the effort on the ride from OU all game. They haven't turned too many into turnovers, but they made it definitely hard on them, which affects the offensive possession. Or does it?
Oh, that guy almost got... They're bringing it. They want to get this game. The LSA needs to get a couple of out-of-conference games. I think they're less than 500 on the out-of-conference schedule. Although to their credit, the LSA is playing a very difficult out-of-conference schedule.
Right. They're trying to challenge themselves with the out-of-conference schedule. They're not doing what the Alabamas and the Baylors do in football, where they're playing.
Right.
Appalachian State, you're taking on the best of the best. We saw SMU get throttled by an absolutely amazing Utah team.
Yes, they were absolutely amazing. They're incredible. appropriate.
Appropriate for sure.
Second quarter, 10-16 in the second quarter. Anthony Crimmins, Logan McCullough, Stick Star Lacrosse, Stick Star Productions, and OU up 6-2 on Arizona. Arizona trying to claw back into this, no pun intended. The Wildcats could use a bucket out of this timeout. Zona. Got some big old boys. Going for the invert. Great way to both possess and attack matchups, and now they're going with the double. OU sends the slide. Got to attack the rotation now. Physicality.
Maybe the scouting showed that Arizona has
That's right. Here comes the cast outlet. Surveying the field. Cutters everywhere when coming from the box.
Like I said before, I love the patience. 30 seconds is a long.
Got the long stick now. That would have been an assist. That would have been pretty awesome. Here Zona comes. We're out here in Lovejoy, I believe.
You would be correct.
Lucas. The stadium out here is fantastic. There's Littleton. But it's nice. Zona. Super excited about it. Although they have been pretty nice in terms of contact. Swing it quickly over the top. Right, part of it.
Southern boy.
Nice save off the ankle. Shin save. Take care of yourself on that. But you wouldn't know if I was wearing sweatpants, right? And the sweatpant will make you one important save a game. It's not going to make you 10, but
Oh, you're saying where like maybe one size up, get that extra fabric.
right, you're going to get a little bit of fabric. You're going to get one fabric save a game.
The fabric soft.
Yeah. It's important. Take whatever we can get. Arizona's defense has been playing well here in the second quarter. Stops to possessions to buckets because Eddie Arnold and the Avon Old Farms Bray O'Connor. Sensational. Sensational. Oh, here's Lewis making plays. There's an underground ball. Ooh. Drew Lewis strictly about his business. Ooh, nice little rusty gate there. I would agree. Yes, of course. Nice pick. Oh my goodness. That was sick. Will they call in the crease? Oh.
Let him play, ref. Let the boys play.
That was incredible.
Don't even know what to call it. Definitely can't call it garbage. Skill. Definitely.
It went off the woodwork, and then it went off of the defender's back. It was trickling towards the goal, and somebody gave it a nudge, but somebody also stepped in the crease, which nullified it.
And if you look at the crease, it's definitely
Come on, Diaz, cut him off.
Right. In the back.
It's tough. There's the cast.
Because I saw him out there.
Great walk.
Because at the end of the first quarter,
Sometime you got it. I mean, Eddie Arnold is very good, so can't just let him move freely. You gotta play all over the body.
I think it's more fair. I think the offensive slap check.
Right. Yes, I would agree. Here's Eddie Arnold that check there. Timeout.
At least he's
Right.
It's like, no.
Right. Yes. Right now, Eddie Arnold is kind of ready. He's got a hat trick in the first quarter, but he's been silent in the second. 6-2, 4:25 left here in the second quarter. Sizable. They travel. OU looking to continue what's been an absolutely fine season for them. They're playing a quality brand of lacrosse. They're playing quality teams, and they march on here with their schedule.
They've been consistently good for the past 5 years. Just kind of like A&M, just
They have lost to Georgia Tech. They've defeated Vanderbilt, lost to Texas, defeated SMU, defeated West Virginia, defeated TCU, lost to Alabama, and they're playing the Wildcats. They look inside. Nice handle. That was fun.
I'd like to put TCU as my number 14.
I think UT beat OU, so they've got to be in the running. They've hit. I would say they've hit at least 3 fights. Everybody was offside on that one. That was a fortunate pushing back ball. I didn't know how that was going to play out. I kind of thought you would step out first. It's slowed down.
Which I want to say is
I would agree. And these games are so the flow of the game can just change. But Zona's going to have to start to finish this quarters. Nice play. And no one argues with Tom. So they just say, yes, sir. And that's how it goes. Steps in, nice look inside. The quality efforts. When you have these two attackers behind, Riley Spradlin does a great job too. Don't want to take anything away from him. Quality lefty out of the Woodlands. They're very skilled, and their minis over the top are also skilled. A lot of options on the field right now for OU.
But correct me if I'm wrong, it hasn't seemed like set up like a seems like they make one or two passes and then find another guy.
Well, they dodge well individually, and they dodge from certain places, and then they're looking to pop guys off of the crease, and they look to get the ball inside, unless they're initiating down low, which those guys are going to grind it out a little bit more. But yeah, I would agree. They
And if you get a midi on the crease,
And he pops out. He gets confused. Does he stay hot? Does he run out with the guy?
Right.
It's a very smart move to clear a midi out of the crease. Just adds like a second of confusion that can make all the difference.
Yeah, you're moving the slide guy, which is important, but it's also a tough pass, right? It's a kind of like a 3-yard pass. Timeout, Zona?
I don't like that fast break setup. He was at the numbers on the 30 when he should be way closer. He brought himself out of the play, but maybe coach told him that just to get in the box, get possession, let's call a timeout.
Yeah, I think they wanted to get a little possession time. A minute 30 left here, draw something up. See if you can execute a set play. If you can, it's a 3-goal game. Another thing that they want to do is they want to at least take care of the ball and make sure that OU does not get a bucket. At all costs, that is also very important. Anthony Crimmin, Six Star Lacrosse, Six Star Productions, LSA live stream action. Not right now, actually, due to an API error by YouTube. Not our it ain't my fault.
I didn't do it.
I didn't do that.
We're going to dub over It Wasn't Me right now. We're going to have that playing right now.
That's right.
It wasn't me.
That's right. And that is a great song. Going back to A River Runs Through It, the best part of, well, there's a lot of great parts, but it's amazing that that's the last words that are said in the whole movie. That's it.
A river runs through it?
That's what he says. And a river runs through it. It's just so great.
I have goosebumps right now.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Whammy. Gosh, that guy throws a nice box fake. Get the ball over the top. Oof. That short 60 midi is not the matchup you're looking for. Oh, wow. Nice little drop step shot. Oh, closest to the spot, not to the line. Closest to the spot. You can't just run.
I think it's safe to say in 2068, nobody will still understand that rule.
Right, in 2068. Here's a rule. Ball don't lie. And it sure didn't right there. They got the ball right back. Wow.
A stop here would be absolutely huge for Arizona.
Down. Oh, nice log. Good idea. Good idea. I would have liked to see Mr. Frankowitz there just bear down and shoot that. He had a little bit of an alley, but that would have been a great look.
25 seconds left. Let's see if Arizona can make a little magic happen. When they do score, they've been scoring quickly, so a little rushed.
There you go. They gave it to OU back. That's because he was closer to the ball. Pretty good stick work. That's how you throw the ball up the field. Radley Spradlin just got rocked.
The Arizona guy is confused of why he got a penalty.
He just got rocked.
And maybe he can watch the stream afterwards to further explain, because that was directly to the head.
He just got dropped. Kyle Frankowitz doing his best to help him out. At the end of the first half, Anthony Crimmin, Six Star Lacrosse, joined by Logan McCullough. We will see you guys here in just a little bit. 62 Sooners over the Wildcats. Anthony Crimmins, six-star lacrosse, second half action, and we're live streaming to the world.
Uh-oh, gotta watch my mouth now.
That's right. Before it was just recorded and we could dub over it, but now it's all the way we'll do it live. We'll do it live. And we're watching this. OU, man up, wheel. Oof. Hit him with the sauce.
Okay, all right. Okay, Bray.
Had to put him in the blender.
He saw a hat trick and was like, dibs.
He seized it. That's the second hat trick for the OU attack. I mean, that kid is dynamic. He can shimmy, shake, make the earthquake.
Who knows? He might even be able to bake.
Yeah.
A nice cake.
Or he could be into Shania Twain. All right. Oh, wow. Drew Lewis putting the ball on the carpet. And just like that, it's 7-2. Is that my first just like that of the year? Oh, man, I'm really improving. We're live streaming action. Stickstar Lax on Twitch.
Shout out Twitch. Way better than YouTube, clearly. We still love you, YouTube.
Yeah.
Don't.
Very important.
Please let us broadcast.
That's right.
So after that first goal, it's a little demoralizing coming out of the half and letting a goal, especially of that caliber, happen to you right off the bat. So if you're Arizona, a goal here, it isn't imperative, but it would really help, I would say.
Yes. Gonna need to find a way to get a bucket. Haven't had one in a while. And that's because... Oh, there it is. Got the ball inside.
Arizona goal number 5, Colton Lloyd.
Colton Lloyd, my main man.
Junior attackman, leading point scorer for the Wildcats.
Yeah, we went with Twitch. I'm not familiar with Twitch, but you were, Logan. Go ahead and talk to us about Twitch.
Twitch is a gaming, live stream gaming site. You know, esports is blowing up, and it's kind of the way that these guys live stream. I know it because Barstool does Twitch for all their gaming. That's how I'm aware of it.
Okay.
But it's blowing up. It is definitely the future.
I think Reggie's trying to get us to commentate a esports or a video game tournament, right, Reggie? Is that still in the works? Yeah, I mean, I'm ready.
Content.
I think Logan and I would be great on the mic at...
I know esports.
There you go.
Xbox, PlayStation, Sega Dreamcast. Nintendo 64. I wasn't even alive for the Sega Dreamcast, Reg. So.
Microsoft Zune. Oh, shooters must go. I had a Zune, and I did have a Dreamcast also.
You're so poor. You had a Zune?
Yeah, we've got a Zune.
Jeez.
We've got a Zune here.
Zune on decks? That is the Stickstar difference.
That's right.
Just pulled out a Zune. I thought those were discontinued.
No, man, those still work. Microsoft putting in the work. Shout out Microsoft Zune. Looking for that sponsorship.
Right. That's a free ad there.
I'd throw Zune across my jersey just because it's an awesome word. Here's a Zune, also a Z word like Arizona.
Oh, my God.
Seamless transition.
I was about to say something, but then I realized we were live, so I'm gonna keep it PG.
All the way live.
Making a move. That's got it.
Oh, goodness.
The triple hesitation was one too many hezzies.
I felt really good about that finish. I thought that was good. I thought he did a good job with that. He was patient. He reached, tried to finish over the top.
Made the goalie move twice.
He did. That's good effort.
Oh, big rebound.
Oh, Drew chokes up. Nicely done.
I think that's Drew's 66th ground ball of the game.
Yes, roughly. I think that's about right. We'll ask the...
Give or take 3.
Yes. Oh, That's a great job.
That's what we haven't seen yet out of the Zona ride. We have not seen that, and that got the bench hype. That might be something that changes it. They got to translate it into points at some point, though.
They got to get more buckets. Mo buckets.
Mo buckets.
Mo buckets.
Mo money.
Did you go backwards on that? This is Arizona.
You know, words are hard.
It's so hard letters. Colton Lloyd. I would continue to try to get Colton Lloyd the ball. He's been pretty. Oh, that was a force maybe. And here's OU. Let's play the feud. Eddie Arnold, great GB there.
I was wondering why I couldn't find Eddie Arnold on the leading scorers. He doesn't have any goals for Arizona this year.
Good to see that Riley Spradlin is back in the. Oh my goodness! Oh, nice defense there, the lefty. These two attackmen have been dynamic, and I'm excited to watch them in the postseason. They're gonna score some pretty cool goals. Boomer Sooner. I've got to cut these goals up. That's something that's on my to-do list. Hey, and he distributes. That guy's got his head up the whole time. Bear down. Look inside to the crease. They love to get, oh my gosh! Oh, he's off his throat.
I was about to say pipe number 5, but that was definitely skin action.
Yeah. Good job moving the ball through X. Riley Spradlin looks over the top.
The defense from Arizona staying tight, but also applying pressure. I like what I'm seeing. Just got to stay with them on the dodge. Can't slide too early there.
Eddie Arnold gets to the middle, all the way to the middle. Bucket.
That top side thing is
it's real.
It's a factor.
Yeah, it's real.
Especially when Eddie Arnold is trying to get his 4th goal of the game.
4th. That's 1 + 3 = 4.
Him and Avon in a little battle to see who can score the most goals.
OU up 8-3, and as you said earlier, if they can get to the rack and finish, they usually are in a pretty good spot. We're in a pretty good spot right now. This stadium's nice. We're elevated. We're not at field level. Out of the elements. We've got a nice tent here. It's all good.
8 is the magic number, actually, for OU. Have not lost a game where they've scored more than 8.
8. Oh, it's the magic number. Yeah, it is. That's the snowman right there, number 8.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Whammy.
It's a 2-man game right now. It's a 2-man game.
Whammy. I feel really great about our references tonight.
Oh.
And strong.
But more as I wanted to talk about the plot of A River Runs Through It more, and I just love the scene. No, I'm just kidding. Let's honestly talk about who's going to score more goals, Eddie Arnold or Connor. That's the question of the game.
Oh, they're tangled in a wicked web of buckets.
There's 9 goals for OU. They have 8 of them.
That's some.
That's production.
That is production.
This is Stickstar Productions.
It is Stickstar Productions.
You're here with Logan McCullough and Anthony Crimmins.
That was a great reset. Eddie Arnold has 21 this year. Bray O'Connor has 18. Well, now they've got 25 and 22. That's math. That's math. That's almost 50 goals between the two of them.
This is the equivalent of like a period of math class for all our.
That hurt.
Airborne save, but he might be down. That was the Tindy. That was spectacular. You gotta respect Cast on that.
Oh, that hurt.
Nick Johnston, the Kent Denver alum, might have got it in the where you don't want to get it, but he's up. He's running around.
He also got hit in the knee. It was like a tabletop.
There was a lot of body on a lot of body right there, but the save, wow. Airborne top of his stick. Did they call the play dead because of a crease violation? Is that what happened?
So,
okay.
Yeah. That hurt. That was a collision. He went up to finish. He got dumped in the back. And
looked like a helmet to the knee action.
Yeah. A lot of not fun there. And we'll see if that affects him the rest of the game. He's tough, though.
Right.
I mean,
and we cannot. I've said it a lot, but they got a game tomorrow at 1.
Right.
They got to bounce right back.
but tonight I'll bounce back. Here's Eddie Arnold. Eddie Arnold is skilled. Oh, looks inside. Great look.
Another pipe.
That was a great look.
Yeah, Eddie's got size and speed and stick skills. Kid's good.
The goalie patting it down.
I want a little bit more sense of urgency. I'm kind of hypocritical because I wanted them to have a little patience on the ride, but time is running out.
Yep.
Running out. Time.
Got to get the ball up the field. That's a nice little one-handed wrap. Our next game is on Sunday down in Austin at Cavan, where oh, that was sick too. We will see FSU play the Longhorns of UT.
Another tough out-of-conference game for the LSA.
Yes, no gimmies. That's for sure. That is for sure. Boomer Sooners they're booming right now, 9-3. They are firing on all cylinders. Oof. There have been more deflections and more pipes in this game. Blue needs it. That's a nice GB pushing the back. Kyle Frankowitz.
Refs really have been letting them play, and I like it.
Oof. Frankowitz looking for that bounce shot again. Oof.
Oh, quick reset. I like the patience there. He had an opportunity, but there's no rush if you're OU right now.
No, possession is key. Subbing somebody through the midfield. The Zona midfielder would have liked to have hitched a ride, but OU has a fresh set of legs, and they throw this ball over those mountains. Oh, nice no whistle there. Oh, right off that same knee.
Ice is in the offing.
Yeah. He's like, hey, could you guys throw the ball at that knee again? That's a bucket that Zona really needed to get. And late, and get come.
Cross check to the head, and late. That was the trifecta. We got a little extracurricular pushing going on.
Oh, you guys just need to chill out because it's 10-3.
Little late push. I think he's trying to.
Riley Spradlin.
Yep, that's a good job by Eddie Arnold.
I was about to say, Eddie Arnold being a captain out there, breaking it all up.
He says, we play Texas State tomorrow. That's an important game. We need all of you to play. Let's not go ahead and lose one of you guys for no reason. Which has been known to happen in the LSA.
Right, Texas.
Texas State. Got to stay dialed.
I don't think Texas State hasn't lost to OU in, I want to say, 3 years. So maybe 4. So if I'm OU and I have this offense and the groove that they're working, it's definitely going to be a great game tomorrow. I'm excited to see it happen.
Logan McCullough putting in the man hours and the extra time to bring you what you need in terms of understanding of the league. He's a roving reporter. He'll be there tomorrow. OU on man up. Whammy. They're in 3-3. That guy played the man in the first pass.
Okay.
Oh! That was sick. That was gross.
So, senior Austin Sanchez with the BTB to the absolute rifle.
No, that was necessary. The deal there, let's break it down from a defensive and an offensive standpoint. Arizona was looking to rotate. The top left guy, played the point man, and then he moved out to the first pass. If you play the man in the first pass, you always want to give that ball right back because it's too difficult to reverse the rotation in that amount of time. So that's what happened. Most efficient way to give that pass back was the behind the back, and it was nifty. And just like that,
on a rope.
Yeah, it was. It was great. It was well executed across the board. And that was kind of an exclamation mark to make it 11-3 OU over Arizona. That's a good job bearing down. Oh, a diver. Looked more like a slip and slide.
And we've been talking about the LSA's tough out of conference, and by no means is Arizona a walk in the park.
No, by no means. This would be a good win. Oh, there's a dump. And it looks like Zona has made a goalie change.
No, that's the same Swag King over there.
I think you're right. Zona really needs a bucket. They're averaging 1 1/4 right now. What are your thoughts? How should they approach this? What do they got to do to be successful?
If they scored more points than OU, that would be the first idea as an offensive coach. And then a second one, I would look to, it seems like they're pressing and not trying to be, obviously you can't be that patient when you're down 8, but you can't just dodge and rip at the same time. But OU is putting constant pressure on. They're not letting them really have any free time with their hands.
Looks like they're having a difficult time with their one-on-one matchup.
Right.
They don't have anybody who can really break down the Sooners on the outside. And then when they do get the slide, they haven't been able to move the ball with purpose quick enough, which is essentially all of your offensive options. Only option left on the table is to start picking more to try and create better options. That's tough.
And when they're picking you up outside the restraining box, it gets in the offensive guy's head.
They are extending all kinds of pressure. And the third quarter moves along. That's a nice shot. That's a great save. When you got Nick Johnson in cage, it makes things easier. Nice look. Oh, got to run through the head of your stick there. Wind up, get under. Oof. That was a good job winding up, get under. You got to figure out a way to choke up on that and be able to get a shot off there. That's a quality opportunity. Here's OU with Eddie Arnold. That'll be a fun matchup to watch tomorrow between Jay Ham and Mr. Arnold.
Because Eddie is he's not the biggest facilitator. He looks to do it all and he
looks to rack it.
Right, exactly. And that plays into Jay Ham's strengths.
That matchup goes all the way back for years now.
Years.
They used to tangle when they were at Keller and Flower Mound.
Right. The state championship game in 2012, I believe.
Right, for D2 state championships, and that's when Keller was able to get that one.
Jay Ham was the MVP, so maybe Eddie Arnold has a little revenge up his sleeve. We will see tomorrow.
Right. Arizona.
I might hit some live tweets up on the Stickstar Twitter. I might hit it up on @logman__. We'll see what happens. I'm definitely going to be tweeting, that's for sure.
That's 2 underscores, not 1 underscore, 2 underscores.
The jerk that has the 1 underscore hasn't tweeted since 2011.
Can we get that? Can we call somebody? Oh.
A jerk?
Yes, call him a jerk. But I meant like the Twitter police.
Oh, police. Exactly.
Right. Oh. Slaying it to Nick Johnson. Here comes the cast. He's walking the dog casually. Whoop. Man, he snaps the ball out well. Oh, skirt. And here's transition. 6-on-5 numbers. Hi. Please don't throw me that grenade. Eddie Arnold saying, hey, bud, 20.1. Let's go ahead and possess that. Let's not give him another shot. Eddie Arnold allowed to hold other people accountable because accountable probably pretty much all the time, that kid. He's pretty good about that stuff. There's another
GB for Drew Lewis.
Yep, Drew Lewis.
Trying to get the assist, but
if that would have gone through, that would have gone in. But it didn't go through, then it didn't go in. And at the end of the third quarter, the Oklahoma Sooners are up 11-3. Anthony Crimmins, Stick Star Lacrosse, Stick Star Productions, LSA live stream broadcast on twitch.tv/Stick Star Lax. YouTube API error really shut it down. We'll see y'all here in just about a couple minutes. Ready? And we're back. Anthony Crimmins, Stick Star Lacrosse, Stick Star Productions, OU versus Arizona. We're bringing the heat, the hot fire, the content kings, Stick Star Lacrosse, Stick Star Productions, live stream action. We love live streaming LSA games. The LSA is a great league with great leadership, with great players and great teams, and it's great. So, yeah.
I'm obviously biased because I played with them, but I just love that each team, obviously they're not stacked with the type of talent. Oh, wow, we almost had another O'Connor Butte.
The teams are excellent, and they compete at a high level.
Right, exactly, and it's such a prideful league. Every team wants to beat the crap out of every team, but there's a lot of friends on each team, a lot of high school buddies.
Right, rivals and teammates.
Exactly. So it makes for a fun game atmosphere. Love some LSA action.
It's a nice mixture.
Right.
It's appropriate. It's not diluted.
And who doesn't like to see OU and Texas play?
Right. It's potent. Zona struggling to find the back of the net, in large part due to Nick Johnson and his resilient nature in cage.
And resilient knees.
Yes, resilient knees. He got tabletopped in the middle of the game, which is the first time I've ever really seen that. He had one thrown off his knee. That sparked the sweatpants discussion, which I think is a crucial detail for all young goalies. Need to get one fabric save a game. That's a nice little slip. Oh, back pipe. Oh, and there's another one off the knee.
I just feel bad at this point. I mean, they're getting the dub, and he's anchoring down the defense, but at what cost? He wants to walk his kids to school one day, I think.
Yeah, I think that's important. That's a Good job turning the corner.
There's no shortage of shots from Arizona this game. I would love to see the shot count. OU's definitely winning, but
they are winning. So true.
That was talking math with Logan McCullough. 11 is in fact greater than 3.
Facts.
Facts on lax.
I like that pick right there. It's a good job. Zona just can't break anybody down on the outside right now. The D mid play for OU has been substantial.
When would you pick? When would you seal? What is exactly the difference for our fans at home?
So the difference between a pick and a seal is, I believe, a seal. So there's a couple different seals. One seal is a. Yep. I love that noise so much, actually. True story. One seal is you can seal rotation. Okay, you can seal recovery. So that's a seal. But I would also call a seal against a zone, like if you're on man up, you're sealing space for a shooter, right? So those are the seals.
Sealing space is in sealing space where you think a defender is going to be.
Well, you seal a man so that there is space behind him now, and now you can feed the ball into that area. You can... A great thing about a seal also is because against the zone, or when you're man up, man down, that's a 2-on-1 for the offense, right? So if you seal a guy up top and they fight through the seal, now the guy who set the seal is wide open. It's called a trap door.
My favorite lacrosse play. It as a defender, it is just about indefensible.
It's very difficult.
If it's executed properly, it's a G. It's all about timing, though. Timing is key on that trapdoor.
Yep, you have to create space and you have to do a good job. The trapdoor is important, but that's a air ball. That's the first bad clear of the game. Like to see Nick Johnston just, not worry about it so much. Just make the next play. He's been outstanding. Appears he's a perfectionist, which I can appreciate.
The long stick number 4, Brooks Lesher, is actually a Lovejoy native, so he's playing on his home field.
He's a big guy.
He's quite a large human. That was the first pipe of the day. OU's not too upset about that. They say, we raise you 6.
Yes. We'll take your 1 off the woodwork and raise you 6 off the woodworks.
Jackson Buell, as in the brother of Carson Buell?
Oh, there's one.
There we go.
Leans on him, turns the corner, shoots through the man. Yes, the brother of Carson Buell, the brother of Peter Buell, the cousin of Christopher Buell. There's a lot of Buells. It's a Buell clan.
And they are all excellent human beings.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Love me some. I played with Carson. He has a motor.
He does have a motor.
V8, I would say.
V8. Diesel. And that's the first goal in a while for Zona. They scored at the beginning of the third quarter. Then OU got after them a little bit.
They're keeping their 1 goal per quarter quota in check.
Yep. Oof. I don't know if I want anything to do with that pass in there. Scoop through it. I'm trying.
My favorite coaching tip when a ground ball is on the ground is get the ball.
Yeah.
I love when a coach tells me that because I always forget that when the ground ball is on the ground.
He's like, well, there's 4 guys in front of me. I don't think that this is a great option.
Patience is a virtue.
He's talented, though. He does a good job leaning on people.
Right.
He's trying to get back to his right hand. That's a good show adjacently there by the Boomer Sooners.
I'm not in love with the red knee pads, but to each his own. I'm a free spirit kind of guy. Do what you got to do.
It's all about comfort.
Who's winning the jersey battle today? See, I love Arizona's colors.
Right.
Like if they were wearing white, I think they would win. But the blue I think the blue needs a little bit more white. Maybe some white sleeves, something.
Yeah, I like Zona. I like what Zona's putting down.
With that being said, I think they're winning.
I think OU. I like their color scheme. I like their logo. It's all pretty good.
I think OU would look good in some icy white with maybe some crimson helmets.
Right. I think OU would look good in gray.
Oh, they do have a gray uni.
Yeah.
And then that is...
Nice save. Really nice save. They're looking up and out now. Threw it too far. That's an unforced turnover there in the clear, which makes it tough. OU looks inside. Oh, the egg roll. Sneaky little egg roll. Unable to finish it.
Austin Sanchez is definitely trying to get his style points improved.
I'm not saying that was a bad look, but I would just like for him to finish that opportunity. Because that was a good look inside.
Right.
And those points add up. And that's a good look right there, but just got to complete passes, got to possess the ball, especially when you're trying to claw back into it. OU is
driving from Arizona to Austin, playing a tough UT team, then driving from Austin to Dallas, playing a tough OU team. It's wearing on it. It's wearing on young bodies, even though they're young, fresh, athletic. It's still traveling is a beatdown. That's for sure.
It's not easy.
Nope.
That's for sure. You're on the road and not sleeping in your own bed. That stuff matters.
And OU, they're traveling too, but it's a little bit of a difference.
And then you look at the score that these guys, Arizona, put together against Utah. They lost 16-5, but put up 5 and kept them to 16.
Right.
And Utah has been putting up buckets, a lot of buckets. And so you know that they've got something over there.
Right.
And maybe they didn't get to travel everybody. That could be an issue. But it looks like they traveled everybody.
And they're on a 3-game losing streak. I want to know maybe what happened. The 13-14 loss to Nevada. That's heartbreaking after winning 2 in a row. So maybe morale got dropped after that, but they've been facing some tough teams. Boston College, Texas, Oklahoma. Then they're going back home to finish out the season with Sonoma State, San Diego State, Grand Canyon, which is number 2 in the MCLA. That's going to be a battle as well. And Arizona State's always an MCLA powerhouse.
Always.
If I had 9 lives, I would definitely have one of them as an attendee to Arizona State.
Right.
That's for sure.
Arizona State. Heard it's pretty terrible time outside of...
Yeah, I spent a week there one night.
That was great. That may have been the best one I've heard in a long time. That was tremendous. Logan's just going to not talk the whole time now. That was pretty much just...
I think I might pull a Costanza.
Yeah.
I'm out. It's been great. This is Stick Star Productions. OU, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. 7:14 left.
That's how they do it in Vegas.
That's right. That was awesome. Oh, Arizona. Trying to get one. Trying to get to the middle. Hey-oh, that's a lot of guys. They bang it. And another
deflection. Pipes, deflections, and automobiles.
Oh, my.
We just combined 2 awesome references right there. I'm loving it.
Yep, Zona. Gosh. Zona. They're working hard, though. Oh, the overly
excited parent goal.
Yep. Overly excited parent goal.
A little history behind that. Back in the days when we didn't really think about the words we used, the term mom goal was used to describe a goal that hit the net where parents all cheered. So it was called a mom goal. But as we know at Stickstar, there's moms out there that know their lacks. Am I right?
And they know their goals.
And they know their goals.
And they know when their children score the goals.
Shout out Tammy Sakura. Sakuda.
Yes.
She would never cheer for a goal that was not a goal.
Never.
So we have altered the vernacular to overly excited parent goal because dads are out there making just as many mistakes as the moms.
Right. Very excited dad. There's some very excited dads out there.
Right.
And we're going to go ahead and call that the OEPG.
I love it.
OEPG. OEPG. It's an exclusive club. Oh, goodness.
Beautiful. One more.
Oh, gosh, that was nice. Nice little 9-iron there. You don't have to shoot it as hard as you have to, young man. Throw it off of the crease.
Nothing Nick Johnson could have done for that.
No, that's overhand delivery. Snap it to the top of the arc. It's going to bounce. Hits right under the crossbar. That's why it's the 9-iron. You don't have to shoot it too hard. It's going to go in. It's hard to go down and get back up on that.
Right.
And now it's 11-5, 6-goal game.
Finesse is a thing. But yeah, they haven't. I think OU has probably won at least 90% of the faceoffs. So that's been big. But if the Arizona can get it here, put in another goal, I wouldn't say it's over. I would definitely, if I was playing, I wouldn't think it was over for sure. That's just the way my mind works.
And they got to clear it, though. Stops have to turn into possessions. Ooh, whoop. That was a great look. 6. Kind of reminds me of a young John Robbins. Zona. 4:53 left. 11-5. Boomer Sooner up. They play Texas State tomorrow. We will be in Austin on Sunday. Live stream action. Florida State. The Seminoles. Chief. What's their chief's name?
Seminole?
It's not Chief Areola. Oh, goodness. That was a nice save by Nick Johnson.
Chief Areola. Crimmins, this is a PG-13 at most.
That's not. There's nothing wrong with that.
I don't even know what an areola is. It just it sounds
inappropriate
and vulgar.
No, let's go with Chief. We're gonna look it up.
I love technology.
Chief Osceola. I mean.
I think he would be upset if you called him Chief Areola.
Yeah, but it's so close. They're both Olas.
An areola is like the outside of the nipple, am I correct?
Yep.
A little bit different than the chief of the tribe, but hey, you were like 3 letters off, so I'll let it slide.
That was
so that's
from one Ola to another. Oh, and there goes Nick Johnson's knees again. Poor guy. Guy can't get a break. And that's why they took out the crease dive. That's why we can't have nice things, Reggie. It's your fault. That's right. Look to get under. Arizona really starting to settle in on offense, though. I just totally jinxed them. The jinx is alive. You just keep goosing it forward. Hey-oh.
That's got to be a put. Okay.
That was a slew foot.
That was illegal.
Oh.
Bye.
Well.
See you later.
Well, bye.
With respect.
Wind up. Get to the next level. He's in. Oh, nice little box fake. Ugh. And there's the cast. Frankowitz. Oh, goodness. Tried to hit him as hard as he could right in the back, and Frank did not move.
Weight room.
Gosh, 2:50 left. No, everybody is playing so hard right now.
I love it. I love it.
OU trying to grind this one out. Up 11-5, 2:37 left. It was the Eddie Arnold. Oh, goodness, this kid.
Eddie Arnold mixed with Bray O'Connor show.
Yeah, that's right.
With supporting cast Nick Johnston.
Yep.
That's how the Oscars would have been laid out.
All of those guys. Eddie Arnold with the quick roll, looking inside.
And I think Nick Johnston definitely stood on his head, but we got to give a little shout out as well to the defense.
Definitely.
I mean, they were using all of their energy, pressing out literally for 48 minutes.
They applied a lot of pressure all over the field. Be interesting to see if they're able to sustain that tomorrow.
Do you like that call?
Timeout?
Up 6 with 2 minutes to go. Are you telling your team to not get it chippy? Is that kind of the message you think you'd...
Maybe you're subbing some guys.
Okay.
Maybe you are... maybe you're working on late game execution where you're trying to get a look.
I like that.
Maybe you're trying... I mean, substitution thing would probably be the biggest thing for me.
And actually, even if they are looking to score a goal, it's a 6-goal game. I mean, that's not like it's 22-5. It's
not unreasonable.
Right.
Maybe they're putting their backup goalie in.
Save a minute 52 of knees.
That might be unreasonable.
Get some ice on him ASAP.
Reggie with the hot move today went to twitch.tv. Assist by Logan. Maybe a little assist there.
I would more say...
Strong assist from Reggie.
Yes.
Yes. Reggie said that, your assist with Twitch was a strong assist.
Oh. Well,
yeah.
We just love each other up here.
Yeah, teamwork makes the dream work.
We're hugging. Y'all can't see.
Right.
Reggie, stop kissing. Reggie, get up.
Kumbaya.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Right. Dylon, top 5 rappers of all time. Spit hot fire.
Interesting. Arizona's bench is quite vocal right now.
This is the biggest issue with the timeout is here comes the double.
Right.
And Eddie Arnold just
split with the one-handed underhand scoop.
Oh, goodness. Hey-oh. Oh. He's pretty good. They're pretty good. I'm excited.
Yeah, these LSA playoffs are going to be very fun. It's the week of April 21st, I believe.
21st? Question mark, exclamation mark, question mark.
We'll have our stat guy check on that.
Yep. Now walk it out. Lasers. Sharks with lasers. Oh, phantom check. Riley Spradlin going to work on it.
There's a sniper in the stands. I repeat, a sniper in the stands.
Riley Spradlin, great GB there. And skirt. 59 seconds left. 11-5. OU is up on Arizona. The Wildcats making their trip to Texas. Tough trip, tough opponents. LSA with a pretty important win against an out-of-conference opponent. Interference call there on Zona. Palms up.
If I'm the Arizona coach, I'm upset of our lack of execution, but I am not upset about our lack of energy and effort, for sure. Do you agree?
Yeah, they brought it. I mean, they played at a high level. They just weren't able to finish, and the one-on-one matchups just weren't there.
Maybe it's too cold for them.
It could be. I mean, it's not.
Weather's playing a factor.
I'm
being a little facetious.
It's chilly, but it's not overly cold.
It's definitely not Arizona.
No. But Zona gets cold too sometimes. That desert night.
Fun facts.
That desert evening. Here's the big boy, 43, bearing down. One more adjacent. Oh. I like his game, though.
5?
Yep. Does a good job. With that being said, that's the end of the game. That was the second half adjustment right there by Reggie, making the move, going to Twitch. We will upload the entire game to the Stickstar Lacrosse YouTube channel so that you can check it out in its entirety. For Logan McCullough, I'm Anthony Crimmins. OU defeats Arizona 11-5. We will see you on Sunday down in beautiful Austin, Texas at the Cavan Lacrosse Complex, where where we will see Florida State take on the home team, the Longhorns of the University of Texas. Reggie on the 1s and 2s. We'll see you very soon.